So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Red Sox lead it 9-2. Sandy Leon gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Drilled on the ground to short. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. Some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start in that bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
Shuck looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and even 30 home runs on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
High in the air out to center field. Shuck on the move. He's got it 1 away.
The shortstop,
Xander Bogaerts digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Number 34,
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and here's the still dangerous left-handed bat of David Ortiz. This one's flared toward left center. Frazier onto the grass, and that's the 3rd out. Todd Frazier is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Fans, a reminder that our homestand continues here tomorrow night with another matchup against these White Sox. Good seats are still available at any stadium ticket window, or check us out online at RedSox.com. And we'll see you here.
Price into his motion. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. You surprised they've left this guy out there to start the seventh?
I thought he was looking a little shaky in the sixth, so I don't think he's going to be on a real long leash right here.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Two-seamer can't quite make it back over the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Deoner Navarro will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
That evens it up 1-1. Another strong outing here for David Price. Just 2 runs allowed through 6 1/3. Chopped weakly to the left. Sandoval is up with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Avisail.
Into the box, Avisail Garcia. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
He's now thrown a first pitch strike to about 80% of the batters he's faced, and that is just pounding the strike zone. He's pitching so well, and this game's getting late.
Line toward the alley in left center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Brett Laurie ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. And this one gets away. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base. Ground ball right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him.
Woo, no problem.
This one pretty well in the bag. They'll get up and stretch here at Fenway. It's the Red Sox 11 and the White Sox 2. Zach Putnam will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Hanley Ramirez will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Hit hard towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Pablo Sandoval will step in, a ground out victim his last time. First delivery to him on the way. Out in front of it, strike 1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Coming in on it is Eaton. He gets there, and that's the second out. Chris Young will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Swing and a little tapper. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. J.B. Shuck will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Too high. 1-2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games.
Yeah, Matt, more of the same for him as he's currently leading the American League in that category. And you got to love a pitcher that can finish what he starts. He's a workhorse if I ever saw one, and a great competitor, too.
And he falls behind 0-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Price sets his sights, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Well, not a bad idea up there against a guy who's been fouling everything off in sight. You never know. Maybe he goes after that one, too.
Sent on the ground out to second. Pedroia has it on to first, and there were 2 down. Adam Eaton will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is in the air out to right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the way. Brock Holt digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
To first, taken in by Abreu, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sandy Leon. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Hit hard toward the right side. Another base hit. How about the game he's putting together? Now 4 for 4 in this one. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Striding into the box, Mookie Betts. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
Tap fouled at home plate. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cabrera will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Now in the box, Dustin Pedroia. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Pedroia.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. To short, hit hard. Taken in by Rollins. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show from Beantown, Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Melky Cabrera will start it off here in their half of the 9th, and no sign of a reliever. They're going to let him try to finish this one off.
Well, he's been brilliant so far, so why not see if he can take it the distance? It just doesn't happen these days very often.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, look at this. It's in time.
No way. That was awesome.
Now batting, third baseman, Todd.
White Sox down to their final out. And standing in, a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
Towards second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Hit to first. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.